I may live in Florida, but that doesn't mean I can't have penguins walking around in my house, because there's one chilling like right here. They're short though, so you can't see it. But he's just right here. It's cold in my house. Why? Hey guys, it's Deborah. So today I'm going to be talking about 10 of my bookish pet peeves. These are going to be related to the actual stories in themselves and the physical aspects of books and stuff. So let's just jump right into the video. Number 1 is literally one of my biggest pet peeves like ever. It's when the book cover is like, it's a normal cover, right? This is just an example. But then it's got this flap, like right here. Why doesn't it go all the way to the edge of the book? Can somebody please explain to me why they couldn't just extend the page just a little? What does this do to the cover? I don't understand. It just makes it easier for the pages to get bent. Okay, this is not... Why does this exist? Number 2 is like the most obvious one, and it is when people put stickers on the books, and those stickers are impossible to get off. It's fine, I guess, if they put a sticker on the book and it comes off easily with very minimal effort, then it's okay. This sticker, like why? Why? I don't care. Like, good for you, Looking for Alaska. I'm glad you got an American Library Association Michael Prince Award for Excellence in Young Literature. I don't care. This is not relevant. Like, put it on the inside somewhere. Put it in big font here where there's the reviews and stuff. Like, it does not belong on the cover of the book. Please stop. And then relating to that, when people put a sticker on the actual cover of the book. So it is the cover, so it's like built into the cover. I know on everything, or The Sun Is Also a Star, I don't really remember which one it is, but there is a small like circle, or it's actually not very small, and it says something about everything, I think it's everything movie comes out, blah blah blah. Nobody asked this. Nobody wanted you to put a sticker that is engraved into the actual thing and ruining the cover. Like, why? The cover was beautiful until you did this. Why did you think this was a good idea? The next one is just another obvious one, and it's cover changes in the middle of a series. Why do you change a cover in the middle of the series? I mean, Shatter Me, okay, whatever. But then there's also the like covers that are changed mid-series, but you can't get the original cover or like the new cover in the first book in the series, aka Shatter Me. You can't get it in hardback with the new covers. You can only get the hardback version with the old covers. Why? I've also never read Shatter Me, but I think that has something to do with it, because I can't wrap my head around that. This entire video is just going to be me saying why over and over again, because publishers don't make any sense. Cover changes are great and all, sometimes. Like, the Mortal Instruments ones were like, oh, okay, it didn't really affect anything. It just made it like a black and white spinal theme, which was fine. But it didn't happen in the middle of a series, so it was okay. It happened after the series was already completely released, and you can still find the original covers, but you have to like search really hard for them online and stuff. But it's still like, it's okay, because you can get all of them. Number 4 is majorly changing release dates. I realized this the other day because Sarah J. Maas was originally going to release the 7th Throne of Glass novel in May of next year, but because of the new ACOTAR novellas, she's releasing those in May of next year, and I'm gonna have to wait yet another year for the TOG 7. Why? I understand you want the ACOTAR to come out, and ACOTAR has been, since like the beginning, released in May, but that doesn't mean that, no. I need to find Aelin. I need this issue to be resolved, and I'm not gonna wait another year after Tower of Dawn comes out. Why? Hi. But changing release dates very majorly, like jumping 6 months or something, is just annoying. Why? I know when due dates are tough and stuff like that. I understand that. But shouldn't that mean like an extra month, not like 6 months? Why? So this next one is when authors use the "I let out a breath, I didn't know I was holding in." Like, everybody's heard that one, right? Like, that one is really annoying. The one that comes to my mind most now is actually whenever characters say, "I don't care." Like, something might go wrong, but I don't care. Something bad could happen, but I don't care. The sky is blue, but I don't care. To me, that is just really, really annoying, and it happens over and over and over again. It's in a lot of Sarah J. Maas's books. I could probably pull up a page in Empire of Storms, and there would be an "I don't care" written somewhere on the page. It's really annoying to me. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this or not, but to me personally, it's really annoying, and it's something that I've noticed recently, and actually kind of in the last 6 months or so, and it just bugs me anytime I see it now. Please choose a different phrasing. Number 7. Is this? No, it's 8. 7. When someone interrupts me, particularly at school, while I'm reading a book, and they want to know what the story is about, what the book is called. Is it good? I mean, I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. I can't determine if it's good or not. Go away. I'm trying to actually read the book, and I can't if you're standing over my shoulder and just speaking to me like a ghost in my ear. I don't need this little devil sitting on my shoulder talking to me about the book. Like, please go away. It's just really obnoxious, and it's like if I came up to you while you were watching a YouTube video or while you were listening to music and you obviously didn't want to be talked to, and then they still talk to you anyway. It's just annoying. Why? Go away, please. Stop. You just made me lose my entire spot in my brain, and I'm gonna have to reform the world very slowly in it. And you messed it all up for me. Thanks a lot. Pet peeve number 8 is broken spines or bent hardcovers, which I'm going to explain in just a second. So, you know when you break a spine and then it automatically like flips open and then it's like cracked in the middle and you can hear it like visibly like why does it do that? Why does the cardboard bend so easily? I accidentally dropped this one, I think. Or I was like I had it open and I was reading it and I cracked the spine and I was so sad. I'm so sad about it still. At least this one is not very noticeable. I mean, it is kind of now. But because it was just sitting there for a while without being opened, it was okay. But like, it's fine now. I'm using this one as my bent hardcover example because this one is in really, really bad shape. I was at school a couple years ago when this came out, and I had the Just Jacket on because I used to keep the Just Jacket on books when I read them, and I dropped it, and this part got stuck in my locker, like right here, and it bent it, and I was really upset when it happened. And then from then on, I've taken the Dust Jackets off books. This book is a prime example because the corners on this one are really bent. Most of the time they bend inwards. This one is particularly bad. It just annoys me that they do that. And then also that the bottom piece here like folds in a lot and stuff. And then the top one does it too sometimes, but not nearly as badly. It's just really annoying and frustrating because sometimes it causes the book jacket to not want to go back on the book properly. And then the book jacket ends up looking funny and it's just a mess. Number 9 is when people borrow a book and they ruin it. So they just like completely ruin the book, tear some of the pages out. The book comes back and the cover is completely folded in half. You know, they basically just ran it over through a puddle of mud and they killed your book. Why? Can you not take care of your objects? You have a perfectly fine phone. Might be a crack. You dropped your phone. Not a big deal. But did you drop it in a puddle? No. Did you run it over? No. Then why is my book run over, dropped in a puddle of mud, has food crumbs on every page, is greasy, and literally looks like it came out of the dirt. Like it just grew out of the dirt and then the story appeared and you couldn't read it because there was so much dirt in the pages. I borrowed a book from one of my friends, Bridget actually. Link to the video I did with her in the eye right here. Or maybe it's on over here, I don't know. I borrowed Cinder from her and I read it, and at the time I carried everything in my backpack and stuff, and this is one of the last times I think I carried a book in my backpack. I had a highlighter in my backpack and I guess the lid somehow came off the highlighter and it got stuck in the bottom of my backpack and it started leaking everywhere. Like it was just constantly like pushing out liquid, and the liquid got all over her pages and I felt so bad about it. I borrowed a book and I ruined it. I guess I'm kind of a hypocrite. Another thing is different heighted hardbacks, okay? So like This one in particular, Veronica Roth has written now 2 series. She's got her Divergent series, and she's got the Carve the Mark series, or just possibly 1 book. Why is it that they make 2 different kinds of hardbacks? So you've got the really big and tall ones, which are super nice and super sturdy and just like the best type of hardbacks. And then you've got these. They could be paperbacks, but they've just got hard cardboard, like really hard whatever it is that's made out of the paper spines. Why can't you just have one universal hardback size? Can this be a thing, please? Making all hardbacks universally the same size? And paperbacks too? Why is Perks of Being a Wallflower the size of like a notebook? I don't understand. And the Fantastic Beasts and Quidditch Through the Ages, why can't we make those normal sized? The thicker the book is, the bigger the spine and stuff is, right? So just make all books bigger and your problem will be solved. I feel like this video was very, very negative. It was not meant to be. I would just like to say that I really, really do love books and I love reading, but there are so many annoying things that publishers and authors do when they produce their books, and I wish that they didn't happen. So this is me ranting about all of the things that I don't like, or 10 of the things that I don't like. Because this is obviously not all of the things that I don't like, but it's some of the things. If you have any other pet peeves, you should totally comment some below, even though I don't really get any people that, besides like 4 that comment. But you should still say your pet peeves so that I can rant with you about those. This is an interesting video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel and ding the bell to get notified every time I upload. I will see you guys in the future. Goodbye! But yes, just changing release. So I turned the air off because, and I like bumped it up a little to 73 instead of 71 because my mother keeps it like a freezer in here. And now it's actually like tolerable. I'm no longer shivering in my own house. Great, fantastic.